Hello everybody, my name is Bogumił Chiliński and today we prepared for you some extra materials for your better understanding of the problems of descriptive geometry. It means Grzesiek Linkiewicz, me and Mateusz Żurawski. And today we will be speaking about the problem of finding of the piercing point. Piercing point, it means common element between plane and a line. And on our animation we see the plane which is given by 3 points and the piercing line which pierces the arbitrary plane given by 3 points, as we see on the animation. And now we see two mutually perpendicular projections. We see that the projection of the lines, 2 lines, the projection of the plane coded by 3 points, it's also 3 points on 2 planes. And the algorithm of the finding of the piercing point is connected with introducing some extra plane. It will be edge plane because it will be especially convenient to find the extra element if we are talking about the construction of the finding of the piercing point. Okay, it means that you have to introduce the edge plane, and we see that the projection of the plane is really easy. And next step is a finding a folding line between our edge plane, in that case it's called gamma, and the plane under consideration, it means alpha. And we see that it's quite easy because it will be exactly line connected with our edge plane. Second step is connected with the finding intersection point between our piercing line and the folding line between alpha and gamma. And we see that the piercing point is where the lines are crossing. Okay, and now I will give you similar assumption as we saw on our animation. By the black color I will denote assumptions. Okay, let's say here we have A double prime, B double prime, C double prime, and by green color or red color I will be denoting the projection lines, I mean the auxiliary lines, or something like that, let's say. Okay, and here we have A prime, B prime, C prime. Let's connect the lines, and we see we have 2 projections of the plane coded by 3 points. Okay, and by blue color I will give you the second assumption, I mean piercing line. Okay, and the one projection of the piercing line somewhere here will be first projection, second projection. Okay, and it means that the second projection will be somewhere here. Okay, and the problem is connected with finding the piercing point. It means point such as it is the common part between alpha given by A, B, C and line M. Okay? And as we saw it on our animation, there will be 3 steps. First step is connected with introducing the edge plane which will belong the line M. Okay, it means that we have to introduce edge plane gamma, which will be perpendicular to P1 or which will be perpendicular to P2. Okay, you can choose because here we see or sign, and simultaneously our edge plane gamma has to contain our piercing line M. Okay, it means one of that condition has to be fulfilled and that condition has to be fulfilled. Second step, if we introduce our auxiliary plane gamma, in the next step we will have to find the folding line between gamma and plane under consideration, in that case alpha A, B, C, and the last step, it will be the easiest step. It will be connected with the finding of our question, it means we have to find the intersection point between K and, I mean the folding line K and piercing line M. Okay, and how to do that? Let's start with the first step. We have to introduce H-plane. H-plane, it means plane which will be perpendicular to P1 or P2. We know how the H-plane looks like. It means that the one projection, it will be the line, second projection, it will be exactly nothing. And if we want to fulfill that condition, we have to introduce that projection of the gamma exactly on the projection of our line under consideration. It means it will be the, for example, plane projection of the M. And now we see the H plane which is perpendicular to the P1. Okay, second step, we have to find the folding line. It's quite easy because we know, without any thinking, we have to know that thing, that if we have the H plane, the common part between any plane and H plane will be exactly on the projection of the H plane. It means that we have the M prime which is equal to gamma prime and which has to be equal to the K prime. Maybe I will use the red color to empathize that fact that it's something which has a auxiliary manner. Okay, second thing, we have to find the folding, second projection of the folding line. In that case, it will be elevation projection. Okay, and it's easy. 1 prime, 2 prime. We have to lift up the points from A prime, C prime. We will lift up to the A double prime, C double prime, and here we have 1 double prime. The same case if we are talking about the 2 prime. From the B prime, C prime, we will lift up to the B double prime, C double prime, and here we see the second projection of the B of the 2 double prime. And now I will call that point in the moment, and in the next step we can introduce the second projection, I mean the elevation projection of the K, and it will be the K double prime. And now I see where I have the empty space, and here we have 2 double prime. Okay, and now we satisfied the second step. I mean we have the folding line between gamma and alpha, and the last step, the final step, the easiest step, we have to find the intersection point between small k and M, I mean the piercing line M, and we see that it's quite easy because on the plane projection we see exactly nothing, because both of the line M prime, K prime lie on the gamma, and that is why it is really difficult to find where is the exact position of the common part between M and K. But on the second projection, I mean elevation projection, it's quite easy because it's on that place, it's at that point where the line M, when the elevation projection crosses the elevation projection of K double prime. It means exactly here. Because it's a solution, I will denote that thing like assumption by the K double prime, and next step I will lift down the projection of the point K, and on the K prime or M prime we can find K prime, the second projection, the plane projection of our piercing point. Okay, and as you see, it's nothing, it's all, we see that it's really easy problem, and I believe that it will be so easy like for me, for you on the test. Thank you, see you next time.